Fellow Ambazonians, my own country people them. Now on Sundays, Capo Daniel, the messenger of truth. The man where they talk truth, he need the fear eye, he talk am the way we dey. Now the mantle that waran carry am for Ambazonia. I could do that service. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, good citizen, they bring for my attention our communication team, one of the spokespeople them for the IG, the IG from Konengi. One man with they call Isaac ZAMA, now one of their spokespeople them, where they talk for their TV SCBC, where Idam make some statement them, and I think saying at the third time this is follow the one way Milton Taka, he will make them for that same TV, and I go address them. So, but I want make una listen for this Mr. Zama very, very well. Then una go hear for me. This is shocking. For the first time in the history, I don't see a so-called people where they call themselves government. They call on military. We go even call it a coup d'etat because no be first government. So you get the coup d'etat. Coup d'etat go be you go suppose say an army where they supposed to be under a government by constitution. But without so much digression, me gonna listen for Mr. Isaac Zama na some pa. We the talk so you go facing na some pikin na pa way you expect say know it way the talk. Gonna listen for Mr. Zama.
From Northern Zone, where they come together for unite or fight this fight like under one command and with one like a team. So we would like to take this opportunity to thank FM No PT for the initiative where it don't take them from Bui. We encourage all the other generals for ground zero. With the appeal for una, say now una get for lead this struggle. If una fit carry guns for defend with family members and for home we might meet them up, it means say una fit lead.
So now supposedly, if we call them the way they call themselves, say them being a government, it call on soldier them where they under their control. Say me then take lead, me then lead we. When you don't fail as a leader, the least thing we if you do now for sit down quiet or support the people then we feel say them feel lead. As we talk, put Ambazonian first. This one now for put the group first. And nobody ever hear say a government it could call soldier they me then lead. I never ever hear. As a matter of democratic principle, every country it denounce coup d'etat. Coup d'etat it happen now when the regime that becomes so bad where it don't put at risk the whole structure of a constitutional order or the interest of a people. Then coup d'etat it happen. But for the first time inside Ambazonia, the one now I don't know how I feel laugh this one, but no be some thing for love. I'm a sad thing. Say people then go cling on to power so much where they go rather say me think spoil than say make another person who be qualified where themselves they don't acknowledge them say now the right person for we for lead. I think when I be hear my discussion with Milton Taka, I see the talk say Tanwe Seseko if be arrested, they be no say na Yabacho be the right person for lead we because of his strategies and the leadership we can provide them. But they want me come na their own way. Bet. Since I have a na man way, go play belle politics. Go play chop a chop. Go play Ambazonian elitism for guarantee people their position them, people their contract them. They kind politics we dey for La Republic, but they go fight selflessly for the common man for an equitable Ambazonian. Now way they no fit play, they no fit join that kind of man because he no go guarantee their own place for table. It be very, very disgusting. It be very, very sad. We never learn any lesson from our past. Some of these forces them, they don't set fire for market. destroy market for inside Ambazonia, burn them, record them, show them for TV, me the international community see them. Some of these people, they don't stay quiet. When I remember, General Ayeki, the same issue when he be frustrated with Field Marshal, he come out he one, he go even start deal with Cameroon military for take weapon them for them. I be call he personally, I talk for ye, I be criticize it way they be use it, push him, me go take kidnapping for school. These people they no be come for hell everywhere, they be the one use it. Their own be for social media pleasure. Thank God na person will be the listen. Unfortunately, he be that entangle himself for thing way no be feel withdraw himself. And the one may be na message for all Amazonian fighters for ground. I go to tackle the issue for the mafia the way they go on for ground zero with petrol and other business interests the way they don't tie Ambazonian forces and they through Cameroon their military intelligence make people they understand which way they actually happen for ground. By the time we they want be done with Ayeke, no be the forces them for inside Libya them become killy. Then come on for Kutaba. So no matter what arrangement you feel say if you make them with CPDM people, make them with your own country people then they for the system, retired military men the way they talk with you as a soldier, then bring Seb na Catholic Church meet and talk for you, then bring the Eli Smith the meet and talk for you, the Alex Ndive them, the Padia Sanga then they go bring the student and talk. Tomorrow you go start talk with Kunyam titles. They go advise you say make you start cut off from leadership we did for diaspora. And then some of these clown them, where they call themselves say IG. They go come begin push una for La Republique their hand. For the way La Republicans try forget una they no fit succeed because without open eye. They go come begin push una for the because for them than say make an ayabacho where it be qualified, it be efficient for lead we better me oughtin spoil if no be them go lead we. It be good for Seseko for understand say leadership it don't fail. Even our comrade them for America for lowest city where they be calling me can sign book for the after they don't do all their work. Me that city acknowledge we. They don't be frustrated today. They are calling every day to see how we can work together. To see how we can work together. We have to come and align ourselves and put Ambazonian first. Those who are effective, those who are efficient, who can get the job done should be supported, not undermined. When I remember, by the time these people that they influence Ayeke, some of them way na Cameroon military, I still get the audio for the informant them, the church leader them for that area where they be the meet up here, they meet up these people. Sometimes they even catch you don't drink mimbo for beer for bar. You will talk and people they go feel say it want sabotage. Time where La Republic be one head for soldier, they become na for your head, then take and go. The La Republic, the terrorists instead turn for look good for be like people they run rescue. When I see the video the way it come out from Bechati, where they don't catch a whole all quarter head them for Bechati, tie their hand, cocotte people, woman their hand, cocotte man picking their hand. It will be a horrific image for see our own soldier, a brave soldier, we decide for abandon terrorist B for can join we ADF initially. People that don't come movie for our hand, pushy sute, ego begin to terrorize our own people. Today we see people that they want to do the same thing. Remember, Seseko Ebini, where they collect money for inside chat group. Say you want to take that money for help refugee them for IDP them for inside Bamenda. Despite the fact say NGO then they for do with millions that they do the same job. You don't carry that money, you send them for picking them for Okoro. That same picking them, you never know the influence we will be the get them within those camp. How will be the struggle for restrain those picking them. Me they no go key chief who no say that chief it will be an asset for we. All those money will not send them for soldier them for ground without passing through structure, without being able to manage or mentor or being able to influence the behavior of those soldiers them. Now they push them for feel say they fit do anything and it come back and bite only our own innocent civilian the way when I intend for free up. When I run gather money for IG, say na big rubber gun when I go supply forces for all, supply gun for all forces them. After when I run collect money, when I talk to when I run put them for an Ambazonian bank. People they can loan na loan. But we know say wait una the gather money na for give am for Seseko dem for prison, me they use them for prison. Last year, Seseko Sesef Day on the record for talk say they spend over 58 million CF and how much million that per month go for prison. We know all NGO the way they work for prison. We know all lawyer the way they work pro bono. We know how much they take them. Ask and say that money they do now wait today. How long will I continue to play this game? Why will I not be collect that money, buy stick, then they give them for soldier them for ground? Today, una the come, una the feast, una the say, una no get no control, no command and control. Una no get no influence because we done the drag una all along. People they don't see una nias. Instead for una for come, humble una self, put Ambazonian first, put the freedom of our people first, and do the right thing for align una self. Una talk say me soldier for ground, then take lead. Una be feel say it be been by foolishness. We Tassan Wilfred it be carry leadership come off for ground, where they be transfer leadership mantle from consortium, bring them for inside conclave, bring the nationalist group, them say more follow independent. Una be feel na out of foolishness. Most of those boys una they talk, una no fit control them. Na then go surely the control na. I they talk out of experience. I don't be a bishop for the Tigers of Ambazonia. Work with Chia Martin, one of the best military commander they will get them. Time where the Red Dragons they enter for Lebialem, I be there with them live for video call, live with Oliver Leke them. The time where they record that video on Abisiam, I be they will show me that video live how they be record those videos. I have all the tapes here. We don't go through a cycle. When I see how Oliver Leke come for inside Lebialem, kill, tiger them, wipe them all, execute them, tie them like animal, and put them for cage. When I see how then take commando, one of our best fighter, when I see how then go turn tiger against our own, turn our people against our own, when I never learn any lesson, that blood that don't flow, you need to touch una. The time where the Isobu, here and no pity, they want kill each other for inside bui. I call some of una, you away you na your village. You should don't quiet. You hide you for back. We call them, we encourage them for not kill each other, for come together. We give a mandate even for our general them, for help the process, facilitate the process. Today, we na go come for talk say me those soldiers then lead Ambazonia. Me na then take we go of freedom. How can a soldier on the ground realistically free a country? When I be feel say it be been a foolishness for Ayabacho, for one launch self-defense, for saying Sheikh Harvey, send all the structure for ground Benedictwa, then go for ground zero for 9 months inside bush for train soldier them, the leader them where they be give for spread around the country for take lead, train them, give them correct political education. When I be feel say na for nothing, the same group, IG, una for the secretariat, Nalova B, Milton Taka, with the other one where they call and wait again, we don't go form na scoop. Now una don't destroy the struggle. At the time where I be the build China, I be there for here for Hong Kong, I build China, I be the father. Una ask father of the nation, my good friend there, Comrade Bobby, he go tell una, we build China. Now una come up for the una the call Oman for back, the lie, the sabotage. Now una call we for secretariat. Time where I would invite Ayabacho for here, Ayabacho no be fit come. I no be the ever meet the man. He talk said we need for begin invite all leaders, and no be only ye. He give na Ebenezer Akwanga, we invite you for China. We'll gather money for here for China for support. Give Akwanga me go buy AK-47 because he be done teach we say it be possible for we for beat B. We gather that money for again. Wait it happen. Now so una for South Africa they for IG call we say that man na scammer. Hey, he go buy AK, he go do it to AK. Now so una be sabotage and we carry that money we no give am, we say na wanna go pay SC this same SCBC bill. When I start the talk, any man we call Ayabacho name, any man we call Akwanga, when I remove it for group, when I remove it, and we'll be remove them. Let fool them. And zamzam them. My eye want up on the day where Seseko call me. Tell me, say, Daddy, he didn't for inside Nigeria, no be Cameroon. Man talk for Nalova go explain them very well for me. Nalova narrate them for me very well. Come for even about the issue for Tigers of Ambazonia. At that time, I was not saving them. See that group, nothing, that thing that those boy them video be excited, they attack military, they win, they go, they attack them. Only for me for can enter inside the tiger as a bishop. The first time I asked and say how this group started, then tell me say that name na Seseko Bigiam. And my mob shop, my mob close. Say na lova Sese be for ye, then call he give the honor me Seseko name that group. Na that name tigers come on for ye Seseko. Why are you people lying? Why are you people so wicked? Why do you people have so little sympathy on our people during this time where they go through this genocide? Una go put only una self, una political ambition, una structure for become what na wait. Una go, what will you gain? Haven't you people learned from Paul Biya that with all the money the Bulu and the Beti people have made, they don't have road to go to their own villages? Everybody is beggar in that country. How can you enjoy life? You are living in abroad. You see how life is good because everybody is rich, because it is equitable. Somebody from McDonald's who works in the counter can become the manager tomorrow. You can set up a business. I can sit in my room today, set up a business, and I'll get a loan that is guaranteed by the Hong Kong government for over $500,000 because the country have made a country for the people. It has put efficiency first. That is the type of Ambazonia we want to build. You people should stop this your nonsense. If leadership is done personal, una don't fail for produce result. Una see other people ready to do them, una support them. That is putting Ambazonia first. It is so bad that we have to defend Dr. Cho Ayaba's leadership credential, his record. It is so bad that we have to make him go through this nonsense. Every day calling people for back. When I see all influential people, then call them for back, talk for them, call one, talk for them, call one, talk for them, call one, talk for them. Where are you taking? What would you benefit with? I know that for some of you, for us to be free, if that freedom will mean that the poor people who cannot even speak good English in the villages will become something tomorrow, you people will refuse. You are asking those generals to take lead, not for themselves, but it is for you, because you know that if they can take that lead through Connie, you will be the one to emerge. It is about you, not about the people, for you guys. Because if it was about the people, you will be able to have learned from the past errors. You have learned from the kidnapping from ransom that was made worse by this nonsense called county by county issue. When I've done learn the lesson, say by creating this village group, the media oversee group them, you don't create a way for even Cameroon military for officially come over, can't even take control. When I forget what happened for Menchum, a Cameroon active service military man, he come for Sakode and take over Menchum. When I know it, the rest na history. Even the Babila Tita, the Kwoti, because now somebody to way get that anger he had, he hate me. But nevertheless, I Kwodi. When I remember what the Babila Tita talk, what happened for inside the Buffalo suburb, for inside Bali. How only people the inside that on a group where they don't infiltrate them, they don't come begin the send money for soldier them, so they get influence for gather them, send them Cameroon ambush them. When I remember John Igewan a village, Ngi, how them wipe one day, then gather this that they call an armor witty, how they call it for Oliver Lake. They send them for boy and say me then go put them for corner road with Cameroon military. Direct them, find for places they will go put them. Cameroon military, they go put them all over there. They can't wipe them all. Take video, put them for social media. Because they don't infiltrate una all. Nobody say they defied war. Lazy Yerima, Milton Taka, you come for Okoro day under ADF. Would they manage you well? Would they supervise you well? They do clean work. When I can't use it for kill chief, would deny. When I use money, bribe movie out inside our hand. When I go use the kill chief for the when I gain weighty. When I know the secretary, so when I level for back for inside pinning. When I know the amount of people the way when I make and they become a liability in pinning. Today, when I want to do the same thing, because when I know feel lead, when I want to take the soldier, then we will not easily come back and manipulate them for shit onto their head. For when about power for power's sake. Power is good, no doubt. It's good for the right purpose, with the right motivation. But you people are full of yourself. You have taken your myopic brain. You reason like toddlers, but you are men. You have big stomach, bigmanism, elitism. But inside you are as primitive and wicked as the colonizer themselves. You come to SCAF, you admit that it was a mistake to create the IG. Seseko have admitted it is a mistake. Carson Anyangwe have admitted it is a mistake. All of you, even the Vice President XX, Honorable Weber, have come and castigated and said this is the worst thing that has happened to Ambazonia. If the worst thing is the IG, and then you still maintain that worst thing, that means you are worse than how worse that IG is. How many soldiers have died under Sako when he came out county by county? They gathered young children, they were carrying them in trucks to go and throw their dead body. You people do not feel pity. You don't sorry these boys. How many people have gone through kidnapping for ransom? You don't feel sorry for your own people. You don't feel sorry. Shame. Shame for you, Milton Taka. Shame for you, Yerima. Shame for you, Seseko. Shame for you, even Cousin Anyangwe. Even you. You can't go make propaganda with a common thief, Don Pacho. For come out and make a public statement, you send a text message. Now we see carry and put them aside. Shame. All of una, when I get blood for una hand, white blood, I'll call them white blood, because una own blood, when I do one for back, when I push na other people, they may go do them. But God will deliver Ambazonia. The time of God has come. Just as the children of Israel were, they crossed through the Red Sea and there was no turning back. It was just a matter of how long will you stay in the desert until all those wicked generations were swallowed up and they died before they could proceed. In Ambazonia, I hope it will not come to that, but I hope you people will kill your ego, kill your empty pride, and allow those who are capable, those who are competent, to not just to lead, but to be capable of supporting them and putting Ambazonia first. If somebody is more better, more efficient, more capable, if an institution is more efficient and more capable, and then you don't support it, you are not a patriot. You are just a wicked black man. God bless you now.